On getting to Lagos, I find myself working in a hotel. There in that place, I find out that what people really used to make money there was if a bottle of drink is 200 naira, they will sell it at the price of 250. I indulged in that act, but I was not comfortable with it. I was motivated to leave the job. So when I left the place, and I had a job at finger licking. 1 week later, I wanted to let me try that same act. That same thing we used to do in the hotel, maybe two. Someone came and bought a bread of 300, so I told the person 350. So he bought, and everything was computerized. Before you sell, you must give someone a ticket. So I gave him the certificate, and he left. So on his way going, he was looking at the ticket, and he saw 300, and I collected him 350. So he now had to come back. I said, "What happened? Why the money you collect from me is not, why is it not tally? You collected 350. I said, "Oh, sorry, it's a mistake." He said, "No, it's not a mistake. You are a thief." Through this groundnut, I've registered, I've owned a house. To the glory of God, I'm married.
Not everyone has the opportunity of having a white-collar job. Some are born hustlers who eventually carve a niche for themselves in the entrepreneurial world. Victor Lucky's story is quite fascinating, as he started out on a good path with little or no knowledge of the hurdles life would place in his way. Having dropped out of university in 300 level, Lucky strived to make something out of his life. He started selling groundnuts after he made up his mind not to be involved in any illegal activity. In this interview with Legit TV, he will be telling us more about his hustle as a groundnut seller and a family man.
My name is Victor Lucky. I dropped out of school at my 300 level. So ever since then, I came to Lagos to pursue my career. On getting to Lagos, I find myself working in a hotel. So there in that place, I found out that what people really used to make money there was they will double the money. They double the money. If a price of goods is like a bottle of drink is 200 naira, they will sell it at the price of 250. They will add 50 naira on top of, so that's how they have been making their own money. So I indulged in that act, but I was not comfortable with it because that's not who I am. So I was motivated to leave the job. So when I left the place, and I had a job at finger licking, it was an eatery. So I wanted to go as a pastry department where they used to do buns, peanuts, stuff like that. So, but the owner of that place decided that I should go to the accountant department and make me as a head accountant there. But that was not what I wanted, because I didn't want to go into money area like that, so that I would not be from school. So on getting there, I started. 1 week later, I wanted to let me try that same act. That same thing we used to do in the hotel, maybe two. Someone came and bought a bread of 300, so I told the person 350. So he bought, and everything was computerized. Before you sell, you must give someone a ticket. So I gave him the certificate, and he left. So on his way going, he was looking at the ticket, and he saw 300, and I collected him 350. So he now had to come back. I said, "What happened? Why the money you collect from me is not why is it not tally? You collected 350. I said, "Oh, sorry, it's a mistake." He said, "No, it's not a mistake. You are a thief." I was so down because I made up my mind that in this life I will never cheat anybody or do anything that will, or in fact rob anybody of any kind. So that the next day when I came to work, the management told me to go and rest. Maybe when they need me, they will call me. I knew maybe that was the last time I'm going to work there. So I was at my home for a week. I was inside crying, praying. I really go deep to the Word of God. I read and I read, and I said, okay, let me continue, let me move on. I will not cheat anybody, no matter what I do. So when I went back to that place to return some of the clothes they gave to me, so I now showed them some of my CD. I do music. I showed them my CD. This is who I am. This is what I'm pursuing. But I just have to make some other means to see myself through. So the owner of that place called me and told me that he really liked me. That he made that decision based on the company. That if for him, he wouldn't have choose to. So I said, okay, that I'm okay, but I have to clear myself that that's not who I am. No matter what happened, that's not who I am. So when I was about leaving, he called me, he gave me 500 naira into 4 places. I went. As I was going, something just told me that money that man gave to you, don't allow it to finish in your hand. So I've never been in the groundnut business. I don't know anything called groundnuts. I've never done anything like this before. I've not even seen anybody do it before. So when I went home, I was just, this money should not finish in my hand. What can I do with this money that will keep on multiplying, that money will never finish in my hand? So one thought just come to me that groundnuts. You know, groundnuts, if you buy groundnut 1,000, you can make 2,000. You can, as in the money cannot come down, but rather, so how would I now go about it? I never have any idea of how to do it. So that was God inspiration just come. Do it like this, take it to this place, do it like this and do it like that. So I took it to that place. People there, they did not even know how, they did not even know that they can use that machine to do granules. So I just told them to help me put it and everything worked. Ever since then I've been in this business, and I can't lie to you, this is what I'm doing right now, and I'm happy with it and I'm feeling good with it, and I'll never regret doing it.
So how long have you been selling?
This is October. I started October 10. Should be 2017. This is
2017.
Yeah.
So you've been selling since 2017.
Yeah.
And how have you been feeling? How do you feel when people come to you like a man selling granules? Don't you feel bad?
I feel good because so far I'm not cheating someone. Like this granite now, I'm selling it 700. You cannot come and I tell you this granite is 900 or 800. If I tell you something like that, it will be too much for you and you will go. If you go, you will not come back. So I will not I will not deprive my customer of their benefits. So I feel good. When I started at Naija. So when I was there, EcoBank, the front of EcoBank. So Kai, they used to pursue people, I was bold enough because I already see the end of this granite from the beginning. So I didn't feel shy or bad about it. I knew how I'm going to do it, and I'll get people to where I know how I'm going to operate. So I didn't feel shy. So when I was there in the EcoBank, all this Kai, they were pursuing people not to so every day. So that was when I now let me look for a way to stay. And when I was about starting this, I did not even have any money in my hand. It was only that 2,000. So when I was about, I just said, okay, let me go to the Cotton. Let me just go to Cotton and find a place to stay there. So on my way, I wanted to go to Cotton. So when we were passing this Egbeda, I now saw this entrance. People were flowing. My spirit just said, stop and go to that place. Go to that place. That was it. Yeah?
And that was it.
That was it.
What state are you from?
I'm from Akwa Ibom.
So you born in Lagos?
Okay, I wasn't born in Lagos. I did not even have anybody in Lagos. I knew in Lagos has a market for music. If you want to do music internationally, I'm not a businessman. I do music, I have my own, and that's my own inspiration, that's my aspiration. No matter I'm here, that's still my dream. That's still my dream. But I came to Lagos to push my career to the next level as the music, to do music. So while I was in that hotel, I go a lot of shows, I meet a lot, I have my own CD, my own album, but you know, I don't know. It all happened that I see myself here. Yeah.
So you said you dropped out of school at 300 level. What school were you?
What University of Uyo? I study physics.
Do you have any dream of going back to school?
Definitely, I'm even working on that right now at the moment.
Well, in the first instance, what made you drop out?
It all happened, let me say, first semester, 300 level, when I went for Golden Ultimate Stage. So on getting there, they asked us to bring an admission letter. So I went back to school to get my admission letter. I found out that my admission letter was not, they could not find my admission letter in our faculty. So I went around. I tried everything possible. They said I didn't. They said I didn't sign my matric register. That may be one of the causes. My name is not. But I've been writing exams. I've been paying school fees. So when all the situation happened, I did not know. In fact, I was short of words, and I feel so down, so sad that moment, because I know how it was my parents to hustle to make sure that they paid my school fees. So they said they couldn't find my admission letter. That means I need to start again. So that was when I said I need to move, because at least I have an idea about what school is, and in future I can still continue with my education now.
How did your parents feel about you leaving school and doing this?
And when I called my mom, I thought, okay, when I came to Lagos, I didn't want to. When it happened, I knew they would feel so bad. So I had to. It was in Lagos. I called them and I told them what happened in school and everything, that they should not worry. That I'm going to do everything possible to make sure that I make them proud. That is one of the main reasons too. I didn't want to stand my hand when I was doing those stuff. And some people, sometimes when you sell a drink of 300 naira, 400 naira to someone, later when that person realizes, maybe it will be like, you're cheating on me or stuff like that. And I used to feel bad. You don't know, maybe that would have been someone that will help you, and you are trying to do like this. So, and I look back, I said, no, I have to stop it, and I have to do anything that was going to make me, as in, legitimately. That's what I'm going to do. So,
how does your girlfriend feel about you selling groundnuts?
Most of them, like seriously, most of them are proud of me. They are proud of my courage. Because it's rare to see a young person or maybe doing a minor things. People may take it minor, but for me, it's not minor. It all depends on how you take it on, how you think about it. So for me, it's good and it's awesome.
So this is something that you want to expand, right?
Yeah.
So what are your dreams? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
If I can have a machine that can help me process these peanuts in a large format, in the next 5 years, I'll see our groundnut being the leading groundnuts not only in West Africa, competing in the world.
What have you to say to other young guys like you hustling on the street?
What do I
say to young people hustling on the street?
What do I tell them, encourage them? The encouragement I can give to any young person is just do what is right. Believe in yourself and stay focused, stay determined, and push it hard. It's not easy, but one day definitely we'll all get there.
On an average, what's the least you've made in a day from selling groundnuts?
The least
you've made?
The least
yes.
I've made. The least I've made is 17,000.
In a day?
In a day, yeah.
And what have you been able to achieve by selling groundnuts?
I've registered a company. I've registered as a company. Why I have not branded is because hands right now cannot satisfy our customers. So I don't just want to make it in. I'm still saving some money to make sure that I have the equipment that I can produce it in a large format. So I've through this groundnut, I've registered, I've owned a house. To the glory of God, I'm married.
You're married? Wow. And you have kids?
Currently, right now, my wife is pregnant.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes.
We wish you all the best.